Hello, everybody. I'm going to tell you the truth about Manny. And whatever he told you about me is a bold-faced lie. Because there's a whole bunch of stuff that he's not telling you. And I'm not sure if you heard it already from other people who used to support him, but you're going to hear some of it from me as well. Now, I'm going to only speak for me because here's how everything played out throughout the whole time I used to be subscribed to SinCity Family and SinCity Julie. He wants to claim that I left for some hater channel. Hater channel. That sounds like something a little kid would say. And Manny's supposed to be a grown ass man, but he's going to talk like that. First of all, you're talking about someone who has kids at home and who should be setting a good example for them instead of going on live being a jackass, playing a victim, as if those of us who used to support him, as if we're the ones that turn on him when he's the one that turned on us, me included. Because here's how my day played off that day. Now, just like all of you, you get up in the morning, you go about your business doing whatever you got to do. Work, school, whatever it is that you got to do that day. I would say up until because I didn't get that YouTube notification of Julie's stream. I would say it was 3:30ish, 4 o'clock in the afternoon or so, because it was like an afternoon. So I click that notification, I go onto Julie's live. Now, when I got into the chat, I say my usual hello. Either I'll say hello to a specific person, or I'll just say hello, meaning I'm trying to say hello to everybody. Well, I get into the chat. Only one person was very rude to me, and that was Manny. Not Julie, not anybody in the chat, Manny. Because, and you know how you get that certain, negative vibes from certain people or whatever? I was getting that from Manny. And he wants to think, oh, because I left for some hater channel. Yeah, hater channel. Okay. And since he wants to go that route, let me tell you, let's hear my side of this issue, right? Okay. Since Manny wants to go that route, who goes on live stirring up a whole bunch of altercations with people out there in Vegas at Fremont? Who goes on live pushing an elderly man to the ground where that poor man had to end up having 36 stitches in his head? And that's over a dance? Who does that? You're out there in Vegas having a good time. You wanted to dance with someone, but then you end up getting pushed to the ground and end up having 36 stitches in your head. Here's where I'm going to put the blame on. Not Papi Chulo. Not Grumpy. May he rest in peace. I'm putting the blame on Manny. Because Julie is Manny's girl. He doesn't have sense enough to let the man know that Julie's not interested in dancing with him. So instead, he ends up having this elderly man get pushed to the ground to where he has to end up having 36 stitches in his head. And all that was over a dance? Who does that? What does that tell you what kind of person Manny is? An elderly person pushed to the ground. I'm going to let you guys know everything else too. Because I was kind enough to put this aside during the whole time Manny was cool with everybody. Because on most of his streams, when I was still subscribed to SinCity Family before this bullshit that he stirred up happened, there were streams that kind of had me cringing, where I was watching the stream and I was doing like this. The whole time. Just sitting here like this. And here's why I was watching the streams like that. I mean, yeah, it's Vegas. You're there to have fun or whatever and, enjoy the nightlife or whatever. But to a certain extent, in front of your girlfriend, you got total strangers walking up to you, kissing you all over and pulling you over to where they're going to kiss you and all that in front of your girlfriend. It just made me like, it was like a voice went off in my head. Like, does this man have any respect for Julie? Obviously he doesn't. Oh yeah, so he could go around and have people coming up to him, kissing him on the cheek. And then when it came to an elderly person wanting to dance with Julie, like, what's that? Yes, I'm going to say it again. What happened to that elderly man, I'm putting the blame solely on Manny. I'm putting the blame solely on Manny. Because if I were to know that guy, I would see to it that Manny would never have a channel anymore. Which is what I'm sure that elderly man is planning on doing too. And I wouldn't blame him if he is. And I certainly hope Manny gets everything that comes his way for what happened to that man too. Every single bit of it. Because that elderly man did not deserve it. Let me ask you guys this. What would you do in that situation? You have somebody coming up to you, wanting to dance with you, because all it is, he just wants to dance. He's not asking for your hand in marriage. He's not asking for a date. He just wants to dance. He's not asking for your phone number. Or as little kids used to say, a late night phone bone, whatever that they do nowadays, whatever that is, but just wanted to dance. Like, how hard like, where's the harm in that? Especially a guy the age of that elderly man, and all he wanted to do was a dance. Just a dance. I've had people ask me to dance, and I just say no. I'm not going to push him to the ground and have him fall down the stairs or over the edge or whatever. I just say no, move on. Yes, that's what Manny should have done. That's what Manny should have done. Move on. After you say, no, she's not interested, have a good day. Boom, that's it. How hard is that? instead of pushing the man to the ground to where he has to live with 36 stitches in his head. That's one of the things I don't like about Manny. All these altercations that's been building up over there at Fremont in Vegas. Like, grow up, Manny. Grow the fuck up. I'm out.